Heavy like a landslide, that's the way my heart beats now. Up until the last sunrise, I'll be reaching for you. Wanting you is all I know. Loving you is out of my control. So I'm letting go and going down. 'Cause nothing lasts forever anymore. But no one's felt the way I feel before. 'Cause you sweep the floor beneath me and I'm falling. I'm infinitely falling for you. 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 Falling for you. Infinitely falling for you. Yep.
How's the end to 2023?
I was actually journaling that right now. I thought I would end the year with a bang, like feeling really great, on top of the world, you know, with an album out with 37 songs, no vaping, exercising like every day, doing all of those things. And I really I was so attached to that vision of how 2023 would end. When it didn't look that way, I felt really anxious. And that was really the lesson at the end of the year, feeling so afraid that are people going to feel disappointed? Are they going to feel like I'm just, I say I'm going to do stuff and then don't do it? Am I really that kind of person? All of these things made me really doubt myself. But I came out of it, and into the new year, I'm thinking the opportunity is still there. And that's what I'm trying to accept. Even if it's not the way that I thought or wanted it to be, there is always another way to get back up and keep going. And so this is where I'm at that crossroad where I'm getting myself up and, well, if that didn't work, then what can I do now? If I'm not going to just sit here and give up. I told my dad that, my first single came out, and he said something that also you said and a few other people said, is just to finish one thing at a time. Just finish one thing. And I have to keep, I have to get comfortable thinking that way. Finish one thing at a time. It's okay to go as fast or as slow as you need to go. Just stay honest to yourself about what you really want at the end of it. Don't compromise what you want to do because you're scared. And that's what I'm learning right now. I have songs that I want to release, and if I stop here, no one will hear them. And I wrote them so that they can be heard, that they can be shared. These songs were given to me so that they can be shared.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without a care, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. I hope that you are having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control?
I'm never going to be that person who just writes perfect songs and pumps them out, and loved by everyone. that's just not how life works, and I'm just accepting that. The sooner I accept that, the sooner I can not be fearful to start anything or try anything. So I will never get there. I'll never become the person that I want to be unless I fail, so that I know what to correct and how to actually get there. That was a big realization for me, just defining success and failure.
How are you going to carry your learnings on into the new year?
Just gotta do it. I think that's what I'm realizing now. Like, just if I have an idea for a song, don't do it later. Do it now, you know? That's what I'm trying to get myself to do, like actually just doing stuff instead of thinking about doing it, because that's where the anxiety started for me, like towards the end of last year. And I'm feeling like really inspired to challenge myself as I say these things. Even if it's not enjoyable, how am I going to make sure that I do it? Because I want to win. I want to like succeed in this. The things that I want to do, I want to help myself to get there.
What do you think stops you from doing those things?
I'm the first to say that I really lack discipline in my life. Like there have been times and periods in my life where I've been disciplined, but that's something that I haven't done in a long time because my life situation just changed, you know, my circumstances changed. But I'm starting to feel like it's something that I need to introduce back into my life, something that will really help me, because it did in the past, you know, like I can do it. I know I can do it.
You gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Herald what your mother said, read the books your father read, try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my, yeah.
You know, when you work really hard and like you get a song out or a video out, or you know, you achieve something that you're really proud of, and then people also see your hard work and they appreciate what you've done. Your art and your expression is being communicated in the way that you wanted it to. And then you're like, oh, this is nice. And you stay there and you stay there and you stay there. And you don't get anything else done because you just want to stay in this feeling of like accomplishment. Pride is the devil. I think that feeling quickly turns into pride, and you don't want to start the next thing because it's going to be the whole like grinding that's going to be required to create another thing. It makes it harder. The longer I kind of like relish in that feeling, I find that it makes it harder for me to be motivated to try something new again, to go for the next thing. My entire musical career and everything that I've created in the past, I think I've really put that pressure on myself to produce something almost to the point where you're now doing it for other people. You're doing it to have something to show for acknowledgement or approval. And that is always going to be the fine line. You know, maybe at some point I'll stop forgetting and putting less focus on acknowledgement and the satisfaction that you get when people actually empathize with your art.
Maybe it's in those moments as you're creating, because I've seen it in your eyes, right? Like as you create the song, as you're making these tunes, your face is lighting up and you're so excited for what you're doing, for what you're creating. And I think it's in those moments that you need to really relish and realize that you're growing so much there and you're having so much fun, and that's the part that you're looking forward to. That's what they talk about, I guess. You know, it's not the destination, it's the journey. That's where everything happens. The learnings, the growth, it all happens there.
If the journey is actually if that's the main part of the whole thing, then the only way is to start enjoying the journey. Like, find ways to enjoy it.